Good morning, Linda Belcher here to give you burgers. I'm so glad you're here. I want you to go look at Review Tech's channel. You're like, why? He's trash. I want you to look at the Switch 2 one that he put up. I'm not gonna be on too long. I just had laundry to do. Just go to his channel. Yeah, go and look for the video where he's clickbaiting Nintendo. I knew he was. You knew he couldn't resist. That fucker couldn't resist, and I was like it's like shit to a fly. I get to clickbait? Yes, you get to clickbait. Yeah, well, yeah, I'll type in your name after this match. Why the f— somehow YouTube's not loading for me, but yeah, it's him just being like fat and I thought I got him. Whatever. For some reason. Yeah, whatever. All right, I'm dead now. You know it. Basically just says gaming is over. I was like, shut the fuck up. Gaming is over. Yes. Really? Gaming is over? Yeah, I noticed. I didn't listen to it. I just know that it's all clickbait. Like, I didn't listen to it. I didn't like, man, I'm gonna listen to this washed up middle-aged man that only idiots listen to, and it's like, come on, and you already know what it's gonna be about. It's about the Strait and Hormuz and tariffs and all this shit. And it's like, it's crazy. Like now everyone has raised their prices. No one can buy a Steam Deck. The Switch is insane. Yeah, major divorced dad indeed. Like I'm not gonna sit here and go like, oh man, guys, this is yeah. Nintendo could have hold off, but their investors are like, you should raise the price of this thing. Nintendo has like billions of dollars. You think they can't, with Mario movie ranking in $1 billion, $2 billion, literally a money printing machine that they can't just, you know, cough up $50 for a console? Like, are you like really? This is what we're supposed to believe? Or am I the crazy one? Yeah, on their Steam Deck and bragging about it hard. On their PCs and going, look guys, we got the game, we can play it. They were going like, look guys, and I'm like, that's not cool. I don't care who you are. You playing a leaked game on a game that you wasn't going to fucking play. You want to play it. You want to fucking play it. Because you can brag to people and go like, look, we can play your game better. I'm like, yeah. But you also wasn't going to fucking buy the game for the privilege either. So don't fucking sit here and tell me don't fucking tell me about, oh, this and that. All right, I had to restart my ThinkPad to get YouTube to work, but it is working. I could have just used Firefox, but I just wasn't doing that. And I didn't even talk about the about Nintendo remaking Star Fox for the 5th time. Did I mention the 5th time? So yeah, they're remastering Star Fox for the Switch 2. Again. There we go. Why, thank you, Nixon Dragon. Hello, good morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm in America, so it must be a good time for you. It must be like 11:30 there. I don't even know how to pronounce your name. Hi. Well, like I said, the time and date is up there. Ah, yes, glasses. It is 6:38 in the morning here. Well, if anyone wants to join, we have 2 slots open. Man, I don't have... Yeah, I see him. How the hell did I not hit him? I'm being serious. I don't know how I didn't hit him. Oh man, this ain't good. And it's all good. We got third place. We can win the next one. We'll see how Linda Belcher does. No, we're not playing this. Do that again, I'll kick you. I hope Raw SmackDown Atlantic City is going to be good. Roman Reigns is going to be there. I can't watch it on Netflix anymore because I can't watch Raw on Netflix at all anymore. If you have a VPN of any sort, they block you now. And I have a VPN on my iPhone, so sure, I could watch it on my computer. That's not the point, but they really are like, nah, fam, this free ride's over. It's like, you fucking assholes. And no, I'm not going to pay for the ESPN app unlimited. I'm just not going to do that. I'm a wrestling fan. I'm not paying for some dumbass app for $30. I mean, if you're really into that shit, that's great. But if you're only a wrestling fan, then that's bad. I really do think that wrestling fans are just made of money, and it's like, we're really not. We like the product. I mean, that's what we watch all day at work is Sports Center. I mean, if you're like a big football guy and it's not football season, or you're really into sports, then I'm like, and then you get your WWE pay-per-views, yeah, that's a steal at $35 or whatever it is. Or whatever fucking random baseball game is on that ESPN got the rights to play that day or whatever. Speaking of that, it's time for Philly sports. The 76ers lost to the Knicks. They're gonna get swept. The end. The Philadelphia Phillies lost to the worst team in baseball, the Colorado Rockies, 9-7. Fuck my life. And if you want your updates on the Flyers, they're also going to get eliminated next round. You mean the other way around? No. They're going to get eliminated by the Knicks. I guess, you know what? Screw it. Grease the pole anyway. I'm in some weird lag spike. And then SmackDown had a funeral for the gingerbread man, and Little Yachty was in there. None of missing numbers. Call out missing numbers. "20 minutes of AI content. That's a lot. You know what? To be honest with you, when you say it like that now, it makes sense. I mean, they did honor Ted Turner because they bought WCW, but now when you say that they honored the gingerbread man because of Ted Turner, kind of makes way more sense than you think about it. I don't even want to admit it like that, but that sounds right. I mean, I'm surprised they did it. They went like remembering Ted Turner, you know. I guess now that TKO is owned by different companies, they can't just. I guess it's weird. It's gonna sound weird because they can't just ignore Ted Turner never existed in pro wrestling because he owns the they own the legacy. It's like, yeah. Imagine being Ted Turner, going into his office and say, Eric, what can I do to help you compete with Vince McMahon? He's like, well, we should be in prime time and we should be live. Live. And then he goes to his secretary and says, all right, give Eric 8 p.m. on TNT. And that's how WCW was born. He was that kind of eccentric billionaire. He was an entrepreneur. He gave us Cartoon Network. He gave us Captain Planet. He gave us Captain Planet. Did I mention he gave us Captain Planet? Oh, wait. I know you're the... Whatever. Give me a second. All right, give me a second. There. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah, the bot bans full alphabet. So... Don't just put W unless you're sub to the channel, then you can put W. Yeah, Fuzabot's really good at what he does. You know why. You know why. I know why. And it ends that before it even starts. So, yeah. So no towers is what I'm trying to say. It will just end the tower before it even starts. The thing about that bot is it has a reg text, so you can just put a bunch of stuff in there. No, we're not playing rank. There are plenty of places to be horrible. Actually, there's plenty of places, whatever. And plus, no one wants to marry me. I can't ever do those shows ever again. All right, this one's for you. So there was a guy talked to me on Rumble about how it's not a right-wing hellhole, and the first things they gave me was Nick Fuentes and Candace Owens. What? This place loves other. I'm like, yeah. Prove my point right there, dingus. What? This place doesn't love Trump. Candace Owens and Nick Fuentes are his biggest anti-support. I'm like, and I'm Danhausen. Oh my god, this... Nope, you led me to die. You were on the other side of the map. Maybe it was my fault. I don't know. It could be my fault. The hantavirus is by rats. It'd be pretty hard to get it. Unless you have... I'm not even gonna go here. I've heard. I've been having like a tum tum thing for days too. But am I gonna blame the hantavirus on it? Nah. That boat was just not clean enough. So that was the thing when people got sick, was they were on that boat and it was just not clean enough. Man, if this thing spreads, not saying it will, I don't want to hear it. I mean, we will hear it, but I don't want to hear it. Every time shit gets real, it's always has to be these. It always has to be these motherfuckers. And I will just stop listening to those fuckers. But I did hear about that, yeah. I didn't have that. Well, did you see a doctor or something, or put some Robitussin on it? I mean, I've been eating very light food myself. Been eating ginger ale, like I can't eat. If anyone doesn't know, it's a Chris Rock joke. You know, in my, at least in my insurance, I can call like a nurse or chat with one. And go like, hey, I didn't do it for this because I didn't do it for this. Because I can still move. So I don't know if you're, I don't know if you have access to something like that, but yeah, just, you know, grab your card. Great. What a great guy. Who needs that? Everyone. God. What a fuckwit. Sure, we'll all go to New York City. We'll live there. Mandami's fitting potholes. They have a new casino there. I'll work there being a dealer. It'll be great. The Edna Farms. Yeah, you gotta sell it. You gotta sell the. Yeah, I saw that there's a UFC event. We get to, well, I can watch it. It's on Paramount Plus now. We don't have Paramount Plus, but it's on the sports book. Yeah, I know. Look at me. Look at me talking about all this sports. Well, it came with the package. I had Apple TV and Paramount. Also, the other thing you should use is Perplexity. I really like Perplexity. I'll send you a link later. It's like Google search on steroids. You know, all that stuff that... Man, it's whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, I've been trying to get into this AI, so I got a lot of it, though. Yes, join Google on roids. Yes, it is Google on roids. Yeah, I use that to like look up some stuff that I need to look up. Duh, right? Because sometimes you need some deep searching for things. I mean, we can't just rely on Rich from Review Tech for everything. There we go. I don't know. It just feels like a lot of things are just I don't like a lot of things right now, but it is what it is on that. I will be getting the new Yoshi game, but I don't think I'm going to play it here. Maybe I will. It depends how I feel. There is a new Yoshi game coming out on the 21st in like 2 weeks. Yeah, I need to go look up some stuff with Perplexity too. I signed a new lease for my apartment and it went up a little bit. That's the good news. All right, maybe one more match, depending how long it is. And then I have to get some sleep for work. Nintendo President for Card says, overcome the barrier of the Nintendo 2 price increase. They will work harder on the software lineup. We will prepare a robust software lineup to enhance the Switch 2 ownership value. We will work diligently to overcome this barrier. I believe them. I believe them. That's like the only thing I believe. It was Microsoft, I would do like bullshit. Because Nintendo's like, nah, this thing's a $500 value. We're going to make sure it's a $500 value. Yeah, coffee brand coffee. Let's talk a little bit about the quarter pounder with cheese. Yeah, a certain sack of shit. They will. They will. So, you want to know my problem with the whole free speech advocately warrior stuff is... when you start to censor people like that, when you start to take people's, it's not even free speech, you're taking away people's money. That's what people are upset about. They're upset about the money. Because, you know, you're monetized and you're going to make money off of the disaster. The same thing what DSP did and everyone else did. And no one's big enough. I don't. And it made me think to myself, I'm like, I bet Ordering in the past took out other channels and he said, like, the woke left. I got canceled because of the woke left. And now, and I'm like thinking here, like, the alt-right has so many outlets They have Rumble. They have BitChute. They have Odyssey, Yesy. And they all advocate for free speech. You ever notice that the left only has Blue Sky? That's it. That's it. And even the right has their own social medias. They have Mastodon, Pterodactyl, and Triceratops, and Saber-tooth Tiger, and Truth Social. But here comes a guy. They wasn't doing anything to you. They were just talking about you. I want to point that out. They wasn't saying anything. They didn't send anyone to your streams to do any of this stuff. You went scorch earth yourself. And that's why I don't really believe in free speech. They never did. You know, the other side of that free speech is people get to speak. Not try to not put a sock in their mouth. That's what Jeremy's trying to do with the other people, put a sock in their mouth. Two can tango. Nah, I don't feel bad for Jeremy at all. I don't feel bad for the quartering or any of these people. I know I should, but it's a long time coming for both of them. I always thought he was a snake in the grass, and people just let him slide for a while. Did you hear he got banned from all the medieval festivals? The carnivals for being a creepy Luigi. He got banned from like 4 of them. And I'm like, all right. All right, internet. Points for you. They got him banned from the from Ren Fairs. Because it was creepy. Literally saying down to fuck and all that stuff to those dudes, that's creepy. Walking around being creepy. Not appropriate then, not appropriate now. You know how some of these people go like, oh, it was the times. Nah, I ain't buying it was the times. Fuck you. Dipped out of Yellow Flash interview, dipped out of a lot of things. That dude has a lot to all this could have been avoided. All this could have been avoided. All this could have been avoided. I guess so. Play around. At least it's like a proper time over there. It's not like... Yeah, but I have to get going in a little bit. But we can play a few sets. I gotta work on some thumbnail stuff. I don't know if you've seen the thumbnails. They're about to get crazier and weirder. All right, then we'll play next time. It's all good. I got a Switch 2. Like, I have one. It ain't me that can't afford it. I already have one. My problem is just everyone going forward. And it's not just the Switch 2. It's not just that. It's just gaming in general. And before people are like, oh, just buy a PC. Sure, just buy a PC. The value of what the Xbox and PlayStation are giving us is not good. Like, when's the last time Sony put out a game? You're like, they put out Marathon. I'm like, yeah. And the last one was like Ghosts of Sushi Dog 2. And then Microsoft is trying to dig themselves out of the hole that they dug themselves in by going, we love you, Sony. And then everyone's blaming AI. Sure, AI is part of it. I'm not here to say that it's not. But it just seems like there is no fucking solution to any of this shit. No one has the answer to any of this shit. Like, well, shit's expensive. If the answer is shit's expensive, I want answers. I would love not Congress thing, but I would love some stability in the market. Like, I feel like there are days that people go like, well, this would go higher. And I know this time it's because gas prices are $8. Someone's like, it's not $8, it's $5. Well, I'm fine. I'm just venting a little bit about the prices of video games. That's all. But yeah, I'm doing great. Glad you're here. I'm here. Oh my, okay. What? I got defeated by a pistol? That doesn't even seem right. Well, I was gonna say, whoever's here, if you're gonna listen to clickbait idiots out there that's gonna tell you about the Switch 2 and it's all about greed, I can tell you it's not about greed. A little bit about greed. I'm not gonna say it's not all about greed. Prices of things are going up astronomically. With gas prices going up and tariffs and all that stuff. Nothing's being stabilized. Yes, everything's expensive. Now, could Nintendo really front $50, lose $50? Sure, they could lose $50. They could lose a lot of money. They're not going to do that. They're a company. They're like they're in the business of making money. They're not gonna cut the price of a console or keep it to it for if they need be. They saw a little room and said, we're gonna take it. But if you want, I mean, just like the MacBook Neos and other devices out there that people are buying, it's starting to get to a point where it costs $1,750 to buy both, all three consoles. It's crazy. Yeah, they went up $150. The Switch is only going up $50. And the PS5 Pro went up to an eye-watering $900. That's a $200 markup. And then the AI companies and everyone else is buying RAM, buying all the RAM. Not even, oh, we got some consumer stuff. I thought demand was good. I thought if demand was good, things get cheaper, right? Isn't that what it is? Supply and demand? Isn't that how this economics and shit work? Is supply and demand, but we're in the point where the demand's so high, the supply, there's nothing there to fill it. It's absolutely bonkers. Sure, Nintendo sold 19 million Switches. It's getting to a point where I gotta ask, you gotta ask yourself, I don't know about you, but I got an Xbox. I got a PlayStation. When the next generation rolls around, and I really hate before we would have this conversation of, I wonder if I can pre-order it. I wonder if I can play it. Now I wonder even if I can afford it. That's the conversation we're having now. It's, can I play it? Can I afford it? I hate this conversation. I hate that we have to have that conversation. And of course, all the asshole YouTubers that can't play fucking video games to save their damn life, they actually have money, are like, I'm gonna play the new PlayStation. It's gonna be great. Watch me play it. Yeah, you don't know how to fucking shoot. See? I even got the hopper lizard. I can shoot. Piece of shit. Hey guys, come watch me play my new PS6. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, and it's gonna be even more crazier. Oh, I really like the Thunderburst SMG myself. The Thunderburst SMG, not this one. I didn't get anything good yet. Because it's long range and it shoots in 3. This one. The Nemesis air rifle. Yeah, the scalpers and all that stuff. It's insane. It's insane. I want to play these games. I want to play new games. But I'm getting not. I get why Nintendo did it. I really do get it. I don't like it. I don't like when prices go up. I miss the days when prices went down. I miss the days when, oh, you know, just because you don't have any money, here's, you know, it goes down. I thought the original Switch would be $200 or something by now. Nope. It went up. The OLED's $400. And it don't seem like there's no relief, no answers, no anything. It's just we're flying by the seat of our pants and just hoping for anything. It's really stupid. No one has answers. No one knows anything. And then if you ask someone, they might tell you some bullshit. And I'm like, that doesn't help me, brother. They don't. Only randomly. To say that I'm getting concerned about a few things, how I play games and how I do things, I have to reconsider a lot of things going forward. Oh yeah, we do. I have to consider a lot of things as a content creator and what I do, going forward. I don't have a lot of money to just put out there. I always think very carefully what I buy and what I do, but I have to consider what's viable for the stream and what's viable for the content. I'm not saying that's a good or bad thing. I'm just saying that just is. Yeah, I'm not gonna willy-nilly buy any game. Just can't. I mean, sure, I'm gonna play a lot of Fortnite. Sure, I'm gonna buy that Yoshi game, that Star Fox game. I'm gonna play Forza this month, but I'm not gonna buy like heaps of games that I'm not gonna play. Like I know I still have a very big backlog that I still need to play, that games are still in Strike Wrap. I still have that Nintendo Switch game that was that's about a lighthouse. I forget what it's called. Like I bought that like randomly. Like sure, I get it. The Switch 2 has a long life. I'm not like, oh no, I'm gonna miss out on Switch 2 games. Nah, it's gonna be fine. But we don't know when the Xbox Series X, this is probably its final year. Probably by Christmas, the Project Helix will come out, and that's gonna be whatever that's gonna be cost. It's gonna be a Windows machine, and whatever that is. Yeah, this will be my last match, so I'm gonna go to sleep. But I'm just saying, before you hear from anyone out, yeah, I just wanted to hear it from me before you hear it from some dumbass YouTuber rage bait clickbaiter that things are expensive. And we have an election coming up. That is all. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to tell you. But I need some insurance agency from the gaming industry or whatever about, or whoever's doing this RAM stuff are like, oh, we don't have RAM for the consumers. It's all going to Anthropic. It's all going to OpenAI. All of it. You'll get the crumbs. All of it? All the RAM. All of it. Not some of it, not 40% of it, not 60% of it. All of it. And no one is telling us why that it's like that. I'm sure I could ask Perplexity and all that stuff why. I could. Now, I use AI for a lot of things. Pretty good, but I'm like, what the fuck are they building that they need all the world's RAM? You get what I mean? They are massive. I have seen them. They are massive in the middle of Kansas and nowhere. Like, oh yeah. And people are fighting back going like, no, we're not going to have these things in Virginia or Oklahoma. And they take up a lot of electricity, like a lot. So a lot of these towns don't want them because their electricity bill, you know, if you're in bumblefuck Iowa somewhere, and water, electricity and water. And they're like, yo, why the fuck are we're gonna pay for this bill? All this water and for this bullshit? Yeah, it's fucked. It's fucked. That guy survived by 7. Did I go for another round or should I just... Nah, I guess I should. And then I'm probably going to go to the store and get... Nah, I'm going to end it here. I just wanted to just rant a little bit about the rising cost of game prices and stuff. And before some clickbait sack of shit, and they will, talk about how evil Nintendo is. They are evil. They're a company trying to make money. They're not the government. Tired of this shit. Oh well. You guys have a good night and thank you for watching.